Chapter 139. The night has fallen over this western wilderness. If the daytime is a heat up to 50 degrees, then at night, the sun is replaced by a bright and cold moon, shining over a desolate desert. Of course, Divine Tree doesn't care too much about this. He's too busy drilling his giant tree roots down under this fire spirit stone mine. Indeed, this posture, sitting on a spirit stone mine, has to be said to be very comfortable. This place seems to have not been exploited much, so there are still a lot of spirit stones protruding from the ground. According to Divine Tree's calculations, this mine has a denser spirit stone content than Panda's mine. In the back, the nine-tailed fox is a person who hates sitting still and cultivating. But she can't resist now. Fire is her original innate attribute. How can she not absorb? So, Nine Tails is sitting still and absorbing these precious energy streams. This also makes Divine Tree surprised. Suddenly remembered, Divine Tree still has a job to do. He casts his eyes down. Oh, Panda's team has recruited a new member, that is Snake Girl. These three people are watching Cheesy play games on the phone. Snake Girl, with a very interested face, as if she has never seen anything like this, said, "The small box in your hand is really magical, very interesting." Cheesy is playing games and answering, "This is a phone, Xiao Ai gave it to me." The third person is Flower God, still playing together, but it seems she no longer has the desire to possess Cheesy as before. Break up then break up, it's okay, love is like that. They still play Free Fire together. This is the pop music melody ringing in Cheesy's phone. This melody makes Snake Girl ecstatic. She has never heard any melody that is so good and touching. Really touching? Cheesy also did not forget to advertise that there are many other good songs in his phone. And so, Snake Girl really got stuck on Cheesy. Divine Tree saw this and was impressed with Cheesy's girl-chasing skills. Divine Tree thought to himself, if ranking diplomacy in the entire Misty Mountain, Panda Cheesy would be the top, surpassing even Divine Tree is for sure. It seems that Divine Tree really doesn't have much love experience. His previous life was a lonely one. Divine Tree continued to observe Snake Girl. The system panel appeared. Snake Tribe, Transcendent Second Order, Talent, Manipulating Wind and Sand, has a terrifying ability to manipulate sand, can easily turn land into desert. Special ability, Snake Body moving like a snake, flexible body can reduce damage through her flexible body structure. Hiding can blend herself into the sand. Snake's song creating a loud sound that can collapse a mountain. Small divine power, petrification. Petrify the target in sight. After reading, Divine Tree was also surprised, didn't expect this beautiful girl to have so many skills. Without saying much, Divine Tree called Snake Girl over. "Hey Snake Girl. Is our new comrade, I will give you a gift." Snake Girl heard her name called, immediately looked up and asked in joy, "Really?" Immediately, Snake Girl clasped her hands together, her eyes bright, and wished in front of Santa Claus, "I want a phone as big as a pear." Divine Tree felt a bit disappointed, but still calmly said, "I will give you something much better than a phone." But Snake Girl seemed even more disappointed, pouted and complained, "I don't want it, I just want a phone." Cheesy next to her immediately covered her mouth and whispered, "Divine Tree is very rustic, he doesn't know about these things." This mischievous girl screamed, "I want a phone. Give me a phone!" Cheesy on the side cheered, "Divine Tree is a country bumpkin." This made Divine Tree go crazy, too reckless. The gentle Divine Tree could not bear it. His face veins had all popped up. Pang pang, 2 hits on the head, Cheesy cried in pain. His head also swelled up a lump as big and high as a scenic mountain, while Divine Tree was pumping a drop of life essence for the Snake Girl. The Snake Girl held it in her hand, immediately felt the preciousness of this drop of life essence. The mysterious light spread in the space. Divine Tree calmly said, "This is the essence of life." The girl immediately put this drop of essence into her mouth. Immediately her whole body lit up a bright and gentle green color. Another innocent girl was brought into life by Divine Tree. The Snake Girl immediately felt the power in her body become full. She happily shouted, "It seems I have become stronger than before. No, it is that I have become stronger than before." Divine Tree looked at the beaming smile on this mischievous girl's face, gently reminded, "From now on you are a part of us, absolutely not allowed to betray, understand?" The Snake Girl grinned and nodded, then she turned to the panda waiting for her. Cheesy's schedule this afternoon is to go and fight with Nine Tails, so the two of them together shouted, "Let's go, go find Big Sister Nine Tails to fight." But Divine Tree immediately knocked on the heads of these two mischievous ones. He shouted, "No troublemaking, why? Because Nine Tails is meditating and cultivating. These lazy ones who are busy playing want to disturb is not allowed. In case Nine Tails' rage rises, then this place will turn into hell." But Divine Tree's head knock is quite painful, the snake girl cried out loud. Suddenly feeling uneasy, Aki is rushing to Divine Tree at the speed of light, rushing so fast, it seems that something bad is happening. In the blink of an eye, he flew to Divine Tree. Aki used all his strength to brake, and landed on a root that Divine Tree had already raised. Aki stopped. Immediately his whole body was gray due to exhaustion. Sweat only now had the chance to flow out. Aki hastily complained, "After a day and a night of continuous flying. Finally I found you." Divine Tree curiously didn't know what was so urgent and asked, "What happened?" So Aki told the story to Divine Tree. After 5 minutes, the situation was clearly presented. It turned out to be about that black subdragon egg. Divine Tree pondered for a while. There is still the egg of the black subdragon. Then Divine Tree kept thinking, realizing that it seems that this generation of humans will not think of attacking Misty Mountain. But it is not certain that the next generation of humans will continue like this. It is best to prepare thoroughly, and the news that Aki brought this time, originally is not good news. What will humans do after having the egg of the black subdragon? Of course, is research, then what? It is the manufacture of god-killing weapons. Thinking of this, Divine Tree looked at the two unemployed people and said, "Stop playing, there's work here. Hurry to Sakura Country and steal a dragon egg." Calculating, the China Federation still has one more egg, but the only suitable person for this task is Nine Tails, who is seriously practicing. Divine Tree really doesn't want to bother. Therefore, Divine Tree decided to leave the Golden Ant and the assassin cockroach to protect Nine Tails, while Divine Tree himself would go to the China Federation to steal the dragon egg. In this raid on the Dark Dragon, humans have obtained 4 dragon eggs, of which the Knight of Suniver Kingdom was divided into 1. Freedom Federation got 1, Sakura Country got 1, and the remaining egg belonged to the China Federation, so the two sides of East and West were evenly divided. Misty Mountain, a peaceful evening. The crocodile and the mutant buffalo were chatting. The mutant buffalo talked about the appearance of the dragon egg in this world, which immediately made the mutant crocodile worried. This news was passed on by Xiaoling, so the authenticity is 100%. The mutant buffalo also felt that this was bad news. Humans possessing the third-order transcendent dragon egg would directly threaten Misty Mountain, not to mention they also have a mutant panda army, a powerful and terrifying creature. A confrontation still makes the mutant buffalo feel haunted to this day. These two warriors sat together and looked into the distance. They imagined what the cooperation between humans and dragons would be like. It would definitely be a big trouble. A large cargo ship, cutting through the ocean waves. Just a short distance away, this cargo ship will dock, and on the dock, a team of extraordinary warriors is ready to welcome it. A masked warrior is thinking to himself, he didn't expect that this time his country would get a dragon egg. If this dragon grows up in the future, they will surely not have to fear Misty Mountain anymore. Just then, a scout warrior flying on an air glider hurriedly reports, "Captain, something seems to be wrong. There is no movement on the cargo ship." Indeed. The ship stands still like a ghost ship, without a sound. The masked captain exclaims in horror, "What? No movement?" Boom! A loud explosion on the cargo ship, then, a figure in the air. Everyone quickly recognizes it's Xiaoling. Is she fighting another monster? It seems that Xiaoling is also not very comfortable, being overwhelmed. Boom! The space vibrates violently. On both sides of this cargo ship suddenly rise 2 large water columns. They are 2 giant monsters. One is a giant crab, and the other seems to be a giant turtle. The warriors on the shore realize these are 2 second-order transcendent monsters. Why are they here? Damn it, just a few hundred meters away from the dock. The warrior team protecting the egg on the ship can't help but curse. Not fighting early, not fighting late. Why choose when we are about to land? But they are not cursing the monsters outside the ship but these monsters from Australia. They sneaked into the ship's hold, appeared in front of them. This is blatantly trying to steal the dragon egg. End of chapter 139.